Hey everyone, I'm back. Took a lot longer break than I expected to because I realized just how unconscionably long that last video was and thought I better practice this one so it goes faster. Anyway, I got this beautiful little cut and emboss thingy as a gift from a friend, and I was intrigued. I've never seen anything quite like that before. So I decided I had to do something with that. So I cut it out and it's pretty. My husband said, "Oh, that looks like the moon." So I thought, well, okay, I'll use some opal polish and turn it into the moon. I also tried some cards with the Luna paste. My glittery little heart really likes the Luna paste, but I suspect that the opal polish will be more suitable for my husband. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Just realized I didn't trim this one like I should have. I think it's safe to say I have not yet figured out how to make this tool my own. The cards aren't terrible, but I don't feel like I've done anything terribly creative with them either. Anyway, so one of the things I tried was sprays, but those take a long time to dry, and I wanted to finish this up real quick. So I also tried using alcohol markers. Yeah, the broad end works really well for coloring and embossing. So that highlights the embossing bits so we don't lose them to the general busyness of the card. Maybe a little darker than would have been ideal, but oh well. And the fine tip is better. Well, the broad end will do this faster, but in between the leaves, I think the fine tip will work better. Do you guys get this streaky stuff when you use alcohol markers? I haven't had very many for very long, so I haven't used them a lot. Other people seem to get such a smooth finish. Oh well. Maybe it'll smooth out over time. I love the fact that it sort of seems to run in between the leaves. I don't have to actually put the pen there. Not like most of the things I use. Very handy. Have you used this sort of cut and emboss thing before? Perhaps you could tell me what I'm missing, because I don't feel like I've really understood this tool yet. Then again, I guess I'm a fairly conservative card maker. Not always clean and simple, but pretty basic, really. I don't spend a lot of time coloring in as a rule. It's colored. This is the effect I got with the sprays, which I think is very pretty. But as I said, it took a long time to dry, so I wanted to try this too. Now, place that about right. Glue the back of the moon. Ouch. Put a straight pin in so that it wouldn't keep drying out. So I keep sticking myself with it. I don't know if you can hear the cat outside the door telling me it's time I gave her dinner. I'm going to hope that this is a much shorter video and that she can wait. I don't like neglecting her, but I didn't think about that before I started. Okay, here's the moon. Make sure this is placed just right. And hold it down while I pull off this piece. Use foam tape so that the moon is off in the distance a little more. Same lovely friend sent me this tape, which I have duly used up. Oh dear. This will do. There's lots of room on this side. And now it's time for me to go back to hunting for foam tape, which I hadn't needed to get because, well, some just appeared before I entirely ran out. Thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. Okay, all sticky. Very sticky. It's been a wonderful day. I didn't get as many videos made as I had hoped, but I did spend it crafting. First getting ready to make a video, then making a video, and then getting ready to make another video, which I spent longer on than I expected to because I realized I didn't actually know what I was doing with this. Now, I found that it's a little tricky to get this lined up just right, but it works better to try to put this in the center. And I missed again. Hopefully it's not too obvious. And yeah, this was my first try. And I thought it was kind of boring, which is a shame because it's very pretty doohickey. But it needed something. I discovered that putting it on an embossed background seemed to help a great deal. Gonna need a card, aren't I? There we go. I don't suppose there is a correct side on this. But since that's got ink on it, we're going to call that the back. Well, looks like I'm going to spend part of tomorrow making videos too. And after such a very long time of feeling sick and miserable and having no mojo at all, in the process of making these videos and getting ready for these videos, my mojo has come back. So I've actually got some ideas for next month's Stash Builder, which is only about a week away now. But tomorrow I will be doing June's Stash Builder, mostly because I'm desperately out of cards. This stack is mostly, but not entirely, thank you cards. I have to go through my stash again and figure out what else I'm desperately low on. I refilled my ink container, so it's running much better now. Although possibly making more of a mess. One of the things I'm finding fairly handy with Stash Builder cards is the pre-printed greetings. I keep looking at those print 12 greetings and then use one die to cut them all out. I can't find one for just basics. I want to cut out 12 happy birthdays or 12 thank yous. Yuda Bomb, it's cute. I'd never use it. So, yeah, I keep resisting, and I have a lot of those in the pre-printed ones, but those are even less work, so I deal with it. If, however, you are really into the cute sayings, and you would like the cute sayings from the pre-printed sets that I've bought or received as gifts, let me know. I'll send them to you. And for that, I can even send them to the United States. And this card is nearly finished. Assuming that I can keep from putting it on backwards or something silly. Yes, this is much more a sensible length of video, I think. Stupid long is better than shorts, though. Oh, that scared the willies right out of me when I accidentally posted a 1-minute video and got over 100 views. No. I make these videos for just us, just between us. Of course, us includes anybody who stumbles by and decides to stay. It's not exclusive, but I don't want to be famous. It sounds like stress. Okay. Well, not exactly perfect, but it'll do. There you go. And thank you for joining. And I, at this point, have to put dinner on the table, so I guess I'll get back to you tomorrow.